First and foremost, a man has been murdered. His family is grieving. Charlie Kirk had children. This should not have happened to him, and this should never happen to anyone.
With all that's going on regarding Charlie Kirk and his pew pew, I want to say this, that every person around you is watching how you act, what you say. And if you are hateful towards Charlie Kirk or to his family, you are not going to be a good example of what we as Democrats or moderates or leftists, etc., liberals, I'm just putting out there the different terms. Because the first thing is, if you can't show consideration to someone's family, how are you going to say, vote for us because we're here to help you, we have empathy, we care about children, we care about family? Any argument that you make, all that's going to happen is that they're going to say, hey, I would have helped and voted for a Democrat because I think they would help people. But because of how you were towards his family, Charlie Kirk's, you don't sound like you're pro-family in that sense. You don't sound like you're for helping. So we're going to go and leave the Democratic Party and join the Republican Party, or we're just going to next time just vote Republican because while we don't like all of their policies, we don't like that so many people are being hateful towards one human being. Anything he did wrong, I'm not here trying to justify it. I'm not justifying his misuse of metrics, his misuse of the Bible, Christianity, making arguments that really were against individuals who are not white. But I also know that being hateful will not help. Going around saying that someone deserved what happened to them is wrong. And if you get fired or you get terminated and you're a Democrat or you're a liberal or you're a left, moderate, etc., well, that's balance because individuals that were Republican, conservative, right-leaning, when they made comments and made postings, they got terminated as well. So there's a balance there. What I'm communicating is, think of a bigger picture. And that bigger picture is, if we're truly here to help every person in the United States, then you have to act like that when we post things. That's why my first video was, hey, to the family, not just thoughts and prayers, but that you would receive justice and answers to what happened to your family, the pew pew. That secondly, let's also remember that there are thousands upon thousands of people yearly with no name that are just as important. And on my second video, that's what I focused on, that we have the fabric of America, individuals that are not named. That's why I'm not going to come on here and say, let's trash this human being. That defeats our hard work. That defeats why we do what we do, meaning creating content to get people to see and understand that here's what we can offer farmers. Here's why we believe in universal health care. Here's why we push education. Here's why we say we're more for the family.